For this part of the video, I thought it would be best if I actually played out scenarios. So in this scenario, I have a scrap bot and my opponent has a scrap bot. They're both in our arena zones, theoretically of course. So if we take a look at scrap bot's stats here, we'll see scrap bot has 100 strength and 100 power. So what this means is during my targeting step of the arena battle, I can target this scrap bot with my scrap bot, my opponent's invention with my invention, and I will choose to attack it. Now in doing so, after declaring that this invention of mine will be attacking this invention of theirs, I will then turn my invention sideways to indicate that it is attacking. It is then brought to the damage step. Now because Scrapbot has 100 strength and Scrapbot has 100 power, the Scrapbot dies. However, because this Scrapbot also has 100 strength and mine also has 100 power, mine will die as well, and they will both go to the scrapyard. Here's another scenario where I have a Scrapbot again, same stats, 100, 100, and my opponent has a Skizbot who has stats of 200 strength and 100 power. Now in this scenario, if I was to attack Skizbot, so targeting step, I'm going to say Scrapbot's going to attack your Skizbot, switch it sideways, and then if my opponent has nothing to do, then it goes to damage step, in which case, because Scrapbot has 100 strength and Skizbot has 100 power, Skizbot will die. But because Skizbot has a strength of 200 and Scrapbot has a power of 100, Scrapbot will also die, and they will both go to the scrapyard. And finally, in this scenario, my opponent has a Newt, which has 25 strength and 50 power. And I have a Skizbot with 200 strength and 100 power. Now if I was to go targeting step, my Skizbot's going to target your Newts, switch sideways. He has nothing to respond with that, no special card effects or anything. I will then go to damage, I will then go to the battle step, in which the damage will be calculated, and because I have a strength of 200 and he has a power of 50, Newts will die. Newts has a strength of 25, I have a power of 100, so Skizbot will survive, but only with 75 power. Newts will go to the scrapyard. Blocking. So with blocking, in this scenario, I have a Newts with stats of 25 strength, 100 power, a Scrapbot with a strength of 100 and a power of 100, and my opponent has a Skizbot with a strength of 200, if it'll focus, there we go, and a power of 100. So let's say my opponent targets Newts, and he declares the attack. Well, because I have another invention besides Newts, I can choose to block the attack on Newts with Scrapbot. So if I was to do so, I would say I'm going to block with Scrapbot and turn him sideways, and then it would commence just like a normal battle between these two bots. So because Scrapbot has a strength of 100 and Skizbot has a power of 100, Skizbot will die, but because Skizbot has a strength of 200 and Scrapbot has a power of 100, Scrapbot will also die, and they will both go to the scrapyard zone. And finally, we have a few party attacking scenarios. So, in this scenario, I have two snap claws with a power, or with a strength of 200 and a power of 100. And my opponent has a boxer bot with a strength of 500 and a power of 350. So obviously, no one of my bots can get over him. However, through party attacking, I am able to overcome my opponent's invention. So to do this, during my targeting step, I'm going to say I'm going to commence a party attack consisting of these two snap claws against your boxer bot and turn them both sideways. And so what now happens is the party itself has its own power and strength, which is the combination of the strength on all party members and the power of all party members. So for example, because I have 2 snap claws in the party's strength will be 400 strength and 200 power. So because 400 strength is more than this boxer bot's 350 power, the boxer bot will die and go to the scrapyard. However, because 500 strength is more than the 200 power of the party's power, both snap claws will die and also go to the scrapyard. And for the next scenario, we have my opponent with a trash bot who has a strength of 150 and a power of 200. I have spans with a strength of 100 and a power of 150. For now, we're going to ignore his effect for the purpose of demonstration of party attacking. And I also have a snap claw with a strength of 200 and a power of 100. So, during my targeting step, I'm going to say that I'm going to declare a party attack consisting of spans and snap claw on my opponent's trash bot. I'm going to tap them both sideways. Now, the party strength is 300 and the party health is 250. So, obviously, the party's strength is higher than my opponent's power, so he will die. However, my opponent's strength is enough to kill one member of the party, be it Snapclaw or even Spans, because he has 150 strength. So basically, if this strength is enough to kill any sole member of the party, in this case he could kill either one, then it is up to the opponent, the person who the party is attacking, which invention he chooses to destroy. In this case, he will choose to destroy Spans, so Spans and Trashbot will go to the scrapyard. Snapclaw will remain tapped. Another example of this is we have Specs, who has a strength of 100 and a power of 200, and a Snapclaw with a strength of 200 and a power of 100. So we're going to commence a party attack consisting of Snapclaw and Specs on my opponent's trash bot. So the party strength is 300 and the party health is... So the party strength is 300 and the party health is also 300. So Trashbot will die because his power is less than 300. However, he has enough strength to kill Snapclaw. He doesn't have enough strength to kill Specs, only Snapclaw. So in this scenario, only Snapclaw would die from this party attack, including Trashbot. So Specs would remain tapped.